Good evening and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Earlier on this evening you may have seen me break my Neon Raptor virginity. Well, we're going to go straight in for a second Neon Raptor tonight, and this one is also a new style for me. I've never had a beer of this style, so it's a little bit of an unknown territory for me. Here we are. The beer is this one. It is Passing Piranhas, and it is a lassi style gose with raspberry and blackberry. Oh, and brambleberry. Or is it brambleberry, the blackberry and raspberry? Who knows? Anyway, it's a 5.8% lassi gose style beer. And it says, Passing Piranhas is a lassi style gose, absolutely even, loaded with raspberry and blackberry. We've added just enough salt to give it that authentic character, but also lactose for the tropical yogurty mouthfeel. Salt in beer is something I can't say I've ever really experienced. So this is new. Blackberry and raspberry beer is also relatively... I've only ever had a raspberry beer before, and that was... it was a Belgian style brown ale with oodles of raspberry in. Found it a bit sweet, but I like to try different things in the name of science and all that jazz. This one is best before end on March 2020. So yeah, there we are. Passing Piranhas, blackberry, raspberry, lassi gose. Who knows? I don't know. Someone will correct me, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm inspired to try this one next, particularly because I saw a chap on one of the craft beer pages, Adam Simpson I think it was, posted up he's just having it on draft and it looked amazing. So I thought I'm going to join you there, sir, and have one. So, the glass, the beer, the pour. Wow, that is berry juice. That's not beer, that's berry juice. Look at it. It's thick, it's dark. I mean, that is almost a 440 can. It is a 440 can. I paid about £6 for that. And there we are. Look at that. That is, it's just like looking at fruit juice. It's like Ribena with a relatively fast dissipating pink head. Yeah, so that's that. It's not clear in any way, shape or form. It's lightly carbonated. The head has now dissipated completely almost. As for an aroma, oh, that's unusual. It's, excuse me, I've got the remnants of hay fever going on still. Reminds me of, bizarrely, well, not bizarrely, red wine. That kind of fruity thing going on. I can't speak for any hops, I cannot smell anything other than red wine. Those kind of dark fruit notes. That's what I'm getting. Like I say, I'm completely new to the style, so I don't know what to expect taste wise. Maybe a bit salty. Could it have that kind of thing, salted caramel that goes on? I don't know. Will it have that kind of fruity yogurt kind of goodness as well? Can says it has. Let's try it. Cheers. Oh, that's different and I like it a lot. I like it a lot. It doesn't taste like red wine, thankfully, because I cannot stand the stuff. But what it is like, and that yogurty goodness that they talk of, is there in abundance. It's huge. It's like having a yogurt drink. It really is. And it has got that little, just that little touch of salt that gets you at the back of the tongue, like a good salted caramel does. It's not in your face, it's not obvious, but it's very complementary to everything else that's going on. That is impressive. It's not often I will find something as heavily fruited as this that works for me, because I'm I often find them quite sweet and overpowering, but this is not. This is kind of creamy. It's got a lovely body to it. You've got that salt to balance out that sweetness. You've got the sharpness of the red fruits. It does not taste like beer though, but it does taste like joy in your mouth. It really does. Yeah, it is. It's overpoweringly wonderful. I mean, the whole yoghurty thing, I never expected that in a beer. I never expected that little touch of salt just to work well. It's not beer though in my head, you know, but I love it for what it is. Yeah. I mean, I was on holiday, well, I say holiday, it was honeymoon in Egypt in 2012. And being a Muslim country, they had beef bacon. And if you go in thinking it's bacon, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But if you go in and expect cured beef, it was wonderful. It worked incredibly well. And this is the same kind of thing going on here. If you expect beer, you'd probably be disappointed. If you go in expecting a delicious, fruity, creamy drink, you are going to be absolutely blown away because it's lovely. The raspberry notes are there. The blackberry is kind of there in the background. The raspberry is prominent to me over the blackberry. But the creamy, yogurty goodness, it's just... it's like having a yogurt drink that's fresh out the fridge with masses of fruit and a little bit of salt to balance everything out. Beautiful is what it is. So, let's have another sip. Because that, ladies and gents, is fucking incredible. Oh, I'm impressed. Very impressed. I'm going to have to be trying more of this style. So, Neon Raptors Passing Piranhas. Let's give it a score, shall we? Well, would I buy it again? God, yeah. I would go out and buy this again. Absolutely, without a doubt. So therefore, you know it's going to get at least a 4. I would rush out and buy this again because it's nice to break up that kind of samey any IPA or Dipper or big imperial stouts. If you drink something like that on a regular basis, something like this would be wonderful to break up that monotony with. I mean, I say monotony in the nicest of ways, you know, break up the style. It's fruity, it's sweet, it's creamy, it's delicious. It's not beer though, not in my head, but it is delicious. So, what would I score it overall? Well, I'm not getting a massive hop hit. I'm not getting that at all. I don't expect it to have an awful lot of hop hit really when the fruit is the main player in the flavour. And I don't feel I can put this in the same kind of scoring boxes that I would another beer, you know. So to get a top score for me, normally on a normal beer, it's got to have a big hop hit, it's got to have a pleasant bitterness, it's got to have a lovely aftertaste. This doesn't fit those boxes. It's not a normal beer. And I know it's my first of the style, so I mean it could have gone incredibly well or incredibly badly, and it's gone incredibly well. So I'm going to set a bar with this one, and I may have to adjust it later, I don't know, but it's absolutely bloody incredible, and I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because it's delicious. So there we are, ladies and gents, boys and girls. This has been Passing Piranhas from Neon Raptor. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon for another video. Cheers.